The first set of beneficiaries of Lagos Home Ownership Mortgage Scheme have fulfilled their 10-year payment obligations to fully own the properties allotted to them by the Lagos State Mortgage Board in 2014. Governor Babajide Sanwo, who presented exit certificates to the allottees at a ceremony held in Naka House, Ikeja, says no fewer than 20,000 Lagoshoms have subscribed to the scheme, which has made it easier for people with limited capital to buy and own decent homes. Please take a look.
Lagos Home Ownership Mortgage Scheme, built across all local government areas of the state, is part of the state government initiative to provide affordable homes for residents through a sustained mortgage scheme. The rent-to-own scheme under the supervision of the Lagos Mortgage Board was kicked off in 2014, and the first set of beneficiaries who have fulfilled their 10-year payment obligations are here at Ikeja to receive their exit certificates to fully own the property. And Governor Babajide Sanwo joins them for the ceremony. The General Manager of the Lagos State Mortgage Board says the allottees went through the pre-qualification process as well as their debit-to-income ratio before being issued allocation documents and keys.
This cut across different ages, sex, professions, employed, self-employed, and various tribes. That is to say, younger people from age 21, male, female, people from informal and formal sectors, are people from the Middle Belt, North, West, and East have all benefited from the schemes. No discrimination, no bias. The homes were allocated based on meeting the criteria. Undoubtedly, this policy was born out of great insight, far-sightedness, and deep sense of responsibility of governance, being one of the pillars of the present administration's Team Plus agenda, as well as driving force of every administration since Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 1999. The Lagos State Home Ownership Mortgage Scheme is a welfareist initiative and a laudable policy of the Lagos State government, designed to succor the low middle income earners and assist in bringing dream of home ownership into reality. The new homeowners that we celebrate today are the first set of beneficiaries of the 10-year mortgage term with a single-digit interest rate. It is a life-changing policy that has made home ownership in Lagos State possible for the unlikely. Believe me, when I say this is as good as it sounds, and the event of today is a testimonial. To this end, I congratulate our dear homeowners who have over 10 years have weathered every storm of life and overcome all challenges to arrive at the finish line.
One of the beneficiaries of Lagos Homes shares a story and encourages others to key into the housing initiative.
The day I was supposed to come for the allotment and ballot, I couldn't make it because I had very important chores in my hospital. So at about 1, I had a phone call. They said you just won a mortgage, 3-bedroom apartment. I was shocked to the marrow because I was with students teaching them. My message is that it is for real, and I'm a testament, and my testimony is that people should apply as at when due, and when they meet the criteria, they should go in. I believe it is the first, from my own Google and records, that this is the first successful public mortgage in Nigeria. And I want to give kudos to the visionary leadership of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, who has set the pace with his master plan.
The State Commissioner for Housing says 75% of the housing project is dedicated for Lagos Homes, just to ensure people have access to affordable homes.
What you have in Igbogbo is what you have in Iponri. Why they sell Iponri outrightly 3-bedroom flat at 30 million. Mr. Governor proves that we sold Igbogbo at 8.5. At 5%, they paid 5%, and over the next 10 years, at simple interest rate of 6%. We cannot get this anywhere. Mr. Governor has consistently maintained that 75% of whatever unit that we have should go for Lagos homes, rent-to-home programs. Not only that, we have also he has also directed that we continually look out for the low-income earners. So this is a manifestation of continuity of a good program. Mr. Governor has shown at all times that it's for the low-income people, while at the same time, the high net worth individual are being served. Today, we are happy, and as ministry, that we will continue to focus on producing more housing units for low-income earners, even though there are challenges of how to tame cost. A unit that we will have built about 3 years ago at around 8-9 million. Today, we are looking at a figure of around 24. And that is what we have been grappling with. But because Mr. Governor is committed to the low-income earners, he has continually charged us to go and look out for strategy to think out of the box so that this segment will continue to be served.
To change the name to late Papa Hamzat's housing estate to our father, one of our leaders, of blessed memory. So you will be his housing estate to his memory. Thank you very much.
It's an unexpected one for the Deputy Governor, as Governor Sanwo names the Ilupeju housing scheme after his late father, Olatunji Hamzat.
Everywhere that is developed in the world, mortgage is important. In America, in Europe, everywhere, mortgage is important. You saw in America recently, they said that President Biden, he has one house. He has refinanced that house 12 times. And he has made about $14 million on a house that is worth 1.2 million. That is the idea. So this is serious. This is important. And we must thank Lagos State. We just pray that other states will copy it. We pray that they will copy it so that people can, if you pay over 10 years, it makes life easier. You know that because somebody wants to build a house, buy the land, start building, he will not pay student fees for the children. He will not be able to afford hospital bills because he's saying, let me just finish that house. In the process, destroying other things. So the idea is we can own homes without destroying other things. I'm happy for you, and may God give you peace of mind as you live there. So I just pray that we'll be able to do more. Mr. Governor, I want to thank you very much for the honor done to my dad. Totally unexpected. It's well appreciated, and may God continue to prosper you. And I'm happy that Papa Lucy is here. They are friends. So when Baba, in maybe 50 years' time, when Baba meet him, at least they will explain. So thank you very much.
The governor assures of more affordable homes to help reduce the deficit. And for those willing to pay up their fee before the 10 years gap, there's a message for you.
And so as we look forward to the future, our focus will be to continue to be on increasing access to housing, providing quality housing unit, expanding the mortgage financing option, and collaborating with stakeholders to drive further housing development and enhance the life of our citizens. And to all our esteemed owners, I say hearty congratulations to you on this remarkable achievement. Owning home is a dream come true, and I'm proud that our administration have been able to support you at realizing these dreams. As an additional policy that I've been asked that I should read, and we've looked at it, and I've agreed and I've signed it on, that the redemption policy, which present opportunity for an early exit of mortgage rent-to-home contract to allottees. So this redemption policy provides that those allottees who have spent 6 years or above on the scheme and can afford to pay off their outstanding balance. Do not need to wait for the 10th year to do so. And so this is a government that is forward-looking. It's a government that is responsive and that is responsible. And we want to just make things a lot easier and better for you. We don't want to make it look as if we're a Mongo Park era. We want to be very rigid and be very static in our thought process. We want to be very dynamic and reflect the needs and the yearnings of today. And so this policy, like I said, is optional. Nobody's compelling you. Nobody's putting you under any form of pressure. Applicable to only allottees that have spent minimum of 6 years on the scheme, and such allottees must be up to date in their repayment scheme. Of course, you know there'll be a lot of merits in this. You know, the policy is forward-looking. It considers that within the 10 years, you have unforeseen circumstances as allottees. You have a better purchasing power, and should you want to increase or you have advanced or increased in age. Therefore, government through this policy aims to collaborate with the allottees to encourage them to constructively take advantage of their growing purchasing power and to optimize the advantage that's so presented. We also hope that it presents a choice for allottees to retire out of debt freedom with ease of mind and in attainment of impact on their well-being. It's only Lagos State in this country that we have cleared the entire backlog of pensioners. We have cleared the entire backlog of our pensioners. So I was telling them when we're having that your money is your money. Don't go and start buying Ashwebi, or don't go and want to solve the entire problem of the world. You have your children, you have your grandchildren, leave them. You are a retiree, calm down. Spend your money for your health. So if you're a retiree, for example, and you've been given this lump sum, and this 6 years opportunity presents itself for you, then this flat or this becomes your own. You can take out of it, finish payment, and you know that foresight is not going to be disturbing you again with his people. They are not under any burden. And so you can fanda in your flat, knowing fully well that you're an owner and the rightful owner. And that's how life is. It will strengthen your life and you're at peace. We believe that this enhances the development of more scheme for our people, and the benefit, we believe, is endless. So, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I want to commend our partners. I want to commend the staff. I want to commend the GM. I want to commend all of you that are beneficiaries for believing in us, for supporting us, for trusting us. Because one of the problems of government is also there's always like a trust deficit. And we're trying to reduce all of that. We want to ensure that our government is a government about say something, do it. It's not about you liking our face. It's not about you not, liking but it's about ensuring that when we give a promise, we keep to those promises. And I keep saying it. You don't need to like Babajide, so you don't need to like Hamzat. But you cannot dislike what you have done, what you have promised, and what you have done, because that one is real.
I successfully completed the mortgage payment on either a 1-bed, a 2-bed, or a 3-bed under the Lagoshoms housing scheme. And today, 29 August 2024.
The event was rounded off with the presentation of exit certificate to the first set of beneficiaries from Ilupeju, Anthony Nauro Housing Scheme, Ogba, Iloro Estate, Ogba, and Surulere Rent-to-Own Scheme, which now makes them owners of the property allocated to them a decade ago.